Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin roll. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First you need 3 large eggs and you want to beat those. So I just took a fork and just beat them up in a bowl. Then you need 1 cup of white sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2/3 cup pumpkin puree, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of butter softened, 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, and then you need 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, plus more for dusting, and then 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I do not have, and I'm not going back to the store for it. So I'm going to be leaving it out. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. And then you also need some kind of big pan to cook it in. They call it a jelly roll pan. I have this. Mine is 16 by 12. The requirements are 10 by 15. It says a 10 by 15 jelly roll pan, but I've got this one that will work just fine. It's 16 by 12, and I do make like the Swiss cake rolls and stuff like that in there, so it should be fine. And then you need some kind of tea towel. It says cotton, not terry cloth, so I have this tea towel because we are going to wrap it up in there. That's how it keeps its shape. So, like I said, go ahead and preheat your oven and then spray or grease your pan with cooking spray or butter or whatever, shortening, whatever you want to grease it with. I did cooking spray, and I did it generously because you want that to come out very easy. Okay, so in a large mixing bowl, go ahead and we are going to beat together our eggs, sugar, cinnamon, and pumpkin. Just like I said, with an electric mixer until it's combined. Alright, that looks pretty blended to me. So next we are going to go ahead in another bowl and mix together your flour, baking soda, and just whisk that together until it's combined. Alright, that is pretty mixed together. So next we're going to slowly pour the flour mixture into your pumpkin mixture, a little bit at a time, beating it in between each pour. Alright, that looks great to me. So I am going to go ahead and pour that into my prepared pan and just smooth it out evenly with a spatula. Alright, my roll is all spread out in my pan, and it is really thin, so you want to try to get those really thin pieces and make it as even as possible. So it says to bake it for 15 to 25 minutes, so I am probably going to bake mine 15 and really check it since I do have the bigger pan. It's a lot thinner, but you should be able to stick a toothpick in it and to check it that way. Alright, my cake just came out of the oven. It cooked 15 minutes, and I'm a little scared that may be a little too long. Hopefully it didn't burn, but we're just going to let it cool in our pan until it's cool enough to handle. And then we are going to put it on transfer it to our tea towel. Alright, I just removed my cake from my pan. I just pretty much put my towel on top of my pan, held it on both ends, and flipped the pan over easily. And it came out without a mark on it. Really, it looks good. So next we are going to go ahead and roll this up with the towel inside. Alright, my cake is all rolled up in my tea towel, and we are just going to put that same side down, as you can see, and just allow that to cool. Okay, my pumpkin roll is almost completely cooled, so I'm going to go ahead and work on the inside, the frosting. So we're going to blend our softened butter, softened cream cheese, and confectioner sugar and vanilla, if you have it with an electric mixer, till it's nice and combined. Alright, that looks great to me. I scraped down the sides and made sure everything was incorporated. So now we are going to unroll our jelly, or our pumpkin roll, very easily and gently. And go ahead and put the frosting in the center, and then we're going to roll it back up without the towel. Alright, mine unrolled pretty well, so I'm just going to go ahead and slather this frosting all over the pumpkin roll. Alright, my frosting is slathered all over the pumpkin roll, so we're just going to roll it back up. This time we're going to wrap it in plastic wrap and refrigerate it until we're ready to serve it. Alright, my pumpkin roll is all ready to go into the refrigerator. And then just when you take it out of the refrigerator, you're just going to dust it with the powdered sugar and cut it into 8 to 10 pieces. Alright, my pumpkin roll has been in the refrigerator for about an hour or so, so I took it out and just dusted it with some confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar. And now we're going to cut a piece off and see what Taste Tester thinks. Hey, Taste Tester!
Hi.
Have a little taste.
Okay. Dang, nothing more. That's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Happy Thanksgiving!